out in the street. Yeah, we're dealing with the thievery of humanity, and no one seems to care. Takes and change when you jingle. Yeah, you're looking for someone you can mingle with. Have a conversation, yeah, and see if you can come together. Yeah, cause we need more of that right now. You know we can get together, start the plans. Oh yeah, no, you down with that? Hey. Are you down with that? Take a pen and a paper, write down your feelings, crumble it up, throw it in the trash basket, cause no one wanna talk about it, no, don't it too. Yeah, you keep your problems to you, yeah, and if you don't agree with me, I'm gonna cancel you. Yeah, that's the only way we're living. Yeah, if you got heart, yeah, they're gonna stab you all around it. Yeah, until you got nothing left. Yeah, like I said, this is the theft of the society. Oh, no one seems to care. We gonna get it, we would just break their agenda. Yeah, you know they got a problem with that. Rich in the world, yeah, we're coming together here every night, me and you. You know we gotta do, we gotta do to try to rise above what they're trying to do to me, you, yeah, get us to divide in this society. Yeah, we gotta come up to an understanding. Yeah, that none of the things that they are saying are true or even close to true. Yeah, they're just trying to get at me and you, and they've been successful. Yeah, but we got to step back for a moment and say, no, I see you for you. Yeah, you can't get to me, cause that's my friend, that's my fellow human being. Oh, there's only one way to come together. Yeah, push away the negative weather. Yeah, cause you know the birds of a feather. Yeah, now they stick together. Yeah, positivity. Yeah, no, it's got to be the North Star. Yeah, gonna travel as far as we gotta get there. They can't keep us down no matter how they try. No, cause I keep showing up. Don't you to bring them in this soul song down. We'll bring them together. Yeah, no, you can't ever take us towards apart. No, it was a story in the book. Yeah, the lies and the never were real in the first place. From the mountain, you're looking out over a landscape. Through all of the lies from here to eternity. Yeah, I'll join you if you ask me. Yeah, if you could only see what they're trying to do to you and me, you would just walk away and take the breath. Yeah, you would say, hey, none of this is true. Yeah, cause everyone should have their own point of view. When we talk about the freedom, yeah, we're not gonna talk about the hatred, no, yeah, cause that's not condoned, no matter who be throwing stones, yeah, yeah, it's time for us to drop the stones, just keep your eyes open. Oh, yeah, just keep them ears perked up. You listen out for the slippery tongue, the snake-like venom. Yeah, it's coming out through the television. Shut it off, shut the negative down. Yeah, people just need to open up the eye museum. So give me a topic and we'll make it spin. You take that record, you scratch it back to front, yeah. On the B-side, you found the track, yeah. Oh, yeah. Who's ready? It's Monday. It's Mark Pyers. I was walking down the road today, looking it's Renaissance Man. I'm here to ease my mind and help my living. It's Renaissance Man. It's daily variety show Mark Pyers, Renaissance Man. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state, and I'm here with you on day 1,232 in a row of the Renaissance Man Show. So don't go anywhere. We're about to get into it like we do every single night, fam and friends. So smash that screen. Give me a friggin' like, a follow. I've been here 3+ years every single day, and I'm never giving up. I'll be here forever. So do me a favor. Be one of the 10,000 strong that are with me in less than a month. We are going to gather 10,000 strong and build a positivity that hasn't been felt in a millennia. And we've been doing it for 3+ years every single day. But they've been keeping me from you. They've been keeping the live songwriting, the live improvisation comedy, Joanne's wheeze. They keep it all from you. Don't let it happen. Give me a freaking follow. You won't see me again if you don't follow me. Unless you, in day 3,214 in a row, you'll be like, oh, I remember that guy. I'm here. We show up every day. We live in the light. There is no script here. This is a moment show. We create. I cannot stand everything so contrived in 2022. This show is the only thing pure that I know. We've shown up every day, 3+ years, 1,232 days in a row. I was doing 2 hours a day every day for 1,200+ days. And then I said, you know what? It's not working. Clearly, I'm not getting the world to join me 2 hours a day, 1,200 days. So now we do 30-minute mark. It's a 30-minute show. Don't go anywhere because we're about to jump into some fire. What's that? No, Joanne, stop wheezing. We're here trying to do a little monologue. What's that? No, Zabrowski, you do woo-hoo. That's on you. Zabrowski, you do the woo-hoo. Joanne, you stop wheezing. I'm doing a monologue. Doing the show, you know? This is basically like Jim Carrey meets Charlie Day in the studio, a daily basis, 1,232 days in a row. But it's all live improvisation. We're about to cover the news today, and the news, UFO disclosure. Yeah. What's that? No, Joanne, we think you're an alien. I know, but like, you're probably not. I don't know. The wheeze? That could be the way they speak in, like, I don't know, Venus, you know? They're like, oh, is that how you talk to each other? She's asking right now for a PB&J. That's what the wheeze is doing. So guys, if you can, hit the screen. If you can, share it. When you share it, others will come join us. We are getting to 10,000 live in the moment, and it's going to be on all of us to do it because they don't want it to happen. They don't want us to come together and find a peace that exists in each and every one of us. It's in our hearts. Let's share it. Let's come together. Let's change this world. I'll be here every single day until we make it a reality. So Matt Zabrosk, can you give me a woo-hoo? I'm in the middle of it. I'm gonna dance a little here. What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, no, please, there. You're gonna kill the song. There's something to live for. Matt Zabroski, give me a woo-hoo Monday night. Woo-hoo! Yeah, right? That was a good one. That was probably 8.6. Zabrosk, you think you deserve better than an 8.6? What are you talking about? That was not Grammy worthy. It was good. It was very good. Just not Grammy worthy, okay? Sometimes you're giving me a Grammy worthy performance. Tonight, it was on the cusp. On the cusp. 8.3s, it's pretty solid, Zabrosk, you know? I think you're being greedy, wanting higher than an 8.3 for that one. Right? TikTok, you're here. You heard the woo-hoo. An 8.3, right? Right? Anyway, let's get into this. This is the news for the day. Joanne, can you pull it up for us? You know we're trying to do a scrollaroo. You teleprompter it, and then you destroy the show. Every time. What? No, Joanne, and the wheeze too, of course. She said, but the wheeze doesn't bother you? Of course I'm here doing the show. You're doing a wheezeroo. It's times like this when you start to question whether or not she's even worth $500, you know. Anyway, Joanne, let's get to it. Can you give me, put it on the screen? We're trying to do news. Where's the story? There we go. It's on the screen now, Joanne, if you could help a brother out, because I'm trying my best, and you're just doing what you do, which is basically sit there making noises. Okay, thank you, Joanne. Appreciate it. She's here, guys. She did it. Where did Mark go? I can't figure it out. He was like, I'm right here. Damn it. Guys, if you head over to YouTube, link in bio, you're going to see this story. It's on the friggin' screen. In fact, let's clean it up a little bit. I was thinking about that the other day. It should be a little cleaner, like bang, biggity boo, like that, right? And then we could put it, so now, right? Now you can see the story. I'm not in the way of it at all, except for my guitar. Last time we wrote a song out of the story. Maybe we should do that. Come on, dude. That's what happens when you put the wire underneath your other chair. You gotta get multiple chairs in here. I'm doing it. Of course, without the beat seat, it's really not as fun. Play the guitar. Just need to get it out of the way so you're not seeing it while we're doing the show, right? Anyway, here we go. First story and only story of the day, Joanne. This is a 30-minute mark. You got to get into it. So, skull and bones type vibe. Joanne, can you tell me what the story is with that? A skull and bone. Joanne, I just read that line. She's always giving me like the double-decker lines where I'm here. I'm reading it. Twice, apparently. Spy agencies grapple with how much to share at UFO hearing. Congress may need to create incentives to get national and security officials to talk. Joanne, can we get into this story? And please put a bag over your head so the wheeze isn't as loud as it typically is. A House Intelligence panel is set to hear Tuesday from officials including Ronald Moultrie, the Pentagon's top intelligence official. There he is right there. He's like, I'm going to not say a word. As Congress prepares to hold its first public hearing on UFOs in half a century, the Pentagon and intelligence agencies are feuding internally on how much to cooperate with demands to investigate and share what they know, according to current and former national security officials. Pentagon officials are under increasing pressure to carry out Congress's recent mandate to establish a permanent effort to coordinate research into reports of highly advanced aircraft of unknown origin intruding into protected airspace. Joanne, what do you know about it? What? Really? Joanne says that it's her father, George Soros. He's been paying for this specific, it's like this advanced research system that Soros runs. Makes sense. He runs everything into the ground. The law also requires regular classified and public reports to oversight committees on new incidents involving unidentified aerial phenomena, including previous information or investigations that are uncovered in government repositories or testimony. But there is a tug of war among competing factions inside the national security. Joanne, really? You're going to throw that one at me and double-decker me? Bureaucracy, Joanne. It will make it difficult for Congress to compel military branches, space agencies, national laboratories, and other organizations to come clean, given the long-standing secrecy and stigma surrounding the issue. Without forcing people's hand, it is going to be very difficult to uncover legacy ventures and programs that we know about based on oral interviews we dug up, said Defense Department official who was involved in the new effort but was not authorized to speak publicly. There has been a forcing mechanism. There has to be something to hold people accountable, but also give them a chance to come out clean for a period of time, the official added. Noted that in his experience, the Pentagon Oversight Group has been stonewalled. The official said that there are people with knowledge of the phenomena who are yet to contribute to the oversight effort. These people exist, and they are protecting very interesting information, the official said. The public hearing, the first to be held by congressional committees since 1966, is scheduled for Tuesday before the House Intelligence, Counterterrorism, Counterintelligence, and Counterproliferation Subcommittee. I will give the American people an opportunity to learn what there is to know about these incidents. The panel's chair, Republican Representative Joanne, she's always telling me that it's Republican, and it's not. It's Representative Andre Carlson. See, he's a Democrat from Indiana. He said in announcing this in the hearing last week, so to testify are Ronald Moultrie, the Pentagon's top intelligence official, and Scott Bray, the Deputy Director of Naval Intelligence, which has played a prominent role in investigating reports of drone swarms dogging Navy pilots flying from aircraft carriers. It comes 5 months after the National Defense Authorization Act required the military to establish a permanent UFO research office and take a series of other steps to collect and investigate reports. To address the new law, the Pentagon set up a Airborne Object Identification and Management Synchronization Group. Joanne. No, Joanne, I'm not speaking. I'm just telling you. I said the whole thing. One take. It was a one-take guy. To standardize the reporting and analyze data collected by representatives from across the military and intelligence community. But dueling factions in the Pentagon and intelligence agencies are jockeying over how to carry out Congress's direction and how much to reveal the oversight committees, according to 4 current and former officials. 2 current officials said they are concerned that the most unusual incidents now being reported are getting lumped in with drones, space debris, and other more common occurrences, and therefore aren't being fully investigated. They're like, 5 things out of 5,000. We weren't sure what they were, said the intelligence official, who was not authorized to discuss internal deliberations. Adding that his superiors want to treat all UAPs as all air trash. What? The official feels the department is not addressing the whole tapestry of the multi-tech problem that we have. They really drag their feet on this, Joanne, said the DoD official. I don't think they have taken it very seriously. So far, the officials had said someone has identified to lead the new Pentagon Oversight Group and has established 2 full-time positions for analysts. To meet the will of Congress, you are going to need an analysis team, the DoD official said. It can't be just a small operation with a lead or 2 officials. That is what they are trying to get away with. So bottom line, guys, this is turning into a 9,000 page. We're not going to read the rest. So you got a couple people running these organizations that have been holding this information for 100 years. And basically, it's going to be interesting. I'm going to tune into this. I don't watch TV. But the idea that they're going to be people like Rand Paul are going to be asking pointed questions of these guys. I'm curious to see them squirm. So we'll see. Maybe I can grab a piece of that and put it on here during the show. We could bring this back as a follow-up episode. Guys, don't forget that on Wednesday we have a special with Phil Hall, our brother here. And he's going to be coming on to talk about one of his recent stories. He is a journalist and he does work for Benzinga. So he's coming on. He did something. I think the last one he sent me was 10. Let me see if I can find it. It was the 10 worst marketing. I think it was the 10 worst marketing schemes ever, laid out. So we're going to get to that on Wednesday. Don't forget tomorrow. I'm going to try to get on earlier, guys. I got to get on earlier because this 10 o'clock, we're doing 30-minute mark. Why can't I go on in the morning? You know what I mean? Do you like 11 a.m.? Tomorrow I have my first open house at the new listing, which I'm really excited about. I'm going to quickly show you, you've seen these because I've been popping them out there. But I have a couple of clips that I've done the last few days here. They're all on TikTok. And they represent this new property that I am hoping to sell in New Canaan, Connecticut. It's a great property. And it just needs a buyer who has ridiculous money. And I don't know any buyers that have ridiculous money. So if you know anybody who does and they want a stupid, I guess it's 20,000 square feet between the 4 buildings. Actually, I never even figure in the staff quarters. There's a little mini, like a small house,
like right in the middle of the property, and that's like a staff quarters. So it's like even more than 20,000 square feet. But the thing that I'm most impressed by is the basketball court inside and the golf simulator and all that. I love that. I think to me that's the coolest thing that this guy did for his kids. The story behind the guy who owned it originally, I've told you before. I'm not going to get into it now, but I will. If you want to know it, let me know. We'll do it on the next episode. I could share it with you. But let me show you a few things here real quick. This one right here was from yesterday. I think this is pretty cool. I think these should be getting a lot more views because this is now I have the ability to really capture some decent footage where the camera's not sitting. I'm not like holding it in my hand and doing, it's actually following me now, which it looks a lot cooler. And I'm going to be doing a lot more stuff with that camera outdoors for you guys. So
after saving with customized car insurance from Liberty Mutual,
it's not going to be all real estate. It's going to be a lot of the funny stuff we do here, but outdoors.
What is going on? It's Mark Pyers. I'm here on Sunday at 360 and 364 Laurel Road in New Canaan, Connecticut, on the market for $6,795,000. We're going to get into it again today, go down to the water, see if we can maybe get the fishing rod out and catch a trout or something. I'm not much of a fisherman. I don't spend too much time. If I could cast it out there and catch a quick one, we're good. We'll go. If not, we're doing something else here. This is Entertainment Central at 364 and 360 Laurel Road in New Canaan, Connecticut. So don't go anywhere. Stick around for the ride.
I wish I could have shown you guys the wide angle on this because you see the whole property. But this wound up being a TikTok, so it was, up and down 16 or 9 by 16. Still, this is one of my favorite shots, right? I took this and I fast forwarded it to like 4 times the speed.
Oh my gosh, that footage of the back was insane, right? Sometimes the time of day matters when you shoot your own footage, but that footage of the back of this property, let's go on the inside. So yesterday I made a reverse shot from about 15 feet away. Probably not that big a deal. It didn't go viral or anything. But what about a half court shot in reverse? One-handed, backwards, in reverse, nothing but net.
Let's see it.
Forget about the nothing but net. Just make it. Here we go. Ah!
I still can't believe I swished that. I thought it would just bounce around and go in. And it took me so many takes. Holy cow. One of my buddies, he comes on here sometimes, Mark, he said, he sent me a side note on Instagram because I posted that. And he goes, makes the half court shot, misses the layup. I thought it was so funny because it's true. Like I did this thing I wanted to show like in slow-mo that you got this basketball court, you could do cool things, and it's at 10 feet, so I can't dunk it. I mean, look, I haven't played basketball since high school. So I'm not able to, do what I did back in the day. But if you guys can give it a like and share, I put the link there for you. I really appreciate it. And I had a couple other things I wanted to show you. This is my first one. Okay, just to give you an idea of what, is this it right here? Yeah, this right here is the one I did the other day. This is the first day I had this new piece of equipment.
What is going on?
The concept is this, guys. I have been like so upset for years that I'm all alone. I don't have any. Joanne's a freaking sieve. She sits back there and wheezes, does nothing to help me. When I asked her to hold the camera once, she looked at it and cracked it again. Had to buy a new one. That was camera number 3. So no on Joanne. No, Joanne. I know you could put on like a mask, and maybe that would help. But I'm not willing to risk it. Okay. So forever I've been saying I just need a cameraman. I need somebody to hold the freaking camera so I could do what I do, which is just
what is
be
going
a
on,
freaking crazy person and improvise. And this was the one from the other day.
What is going on, everybody? I'm here at 360, 364 Laurel Road in New Canaan,
Connecticut. Whoa, look at that.
This is insane,
I love
right?
it.
You got your own production house, essentially. You could put on big stage productions here. You got your own basketball court, indoors, and of course down here in the lower level, you've got every other game you could ever imagine playing. Pool, you got Super Checks hockey, you've got a duck pin bowling alley, foosball, and then your very own 30-person home theater.
Sick, take a look.
30 people comfortably can sit here and watch a movie on this 150-inch screen. So next time you want to watch that favorite movie of yours, there's not a better location on planet Earth as far as I'm concerned. To sit here with family and friends, grab some popcorn, and enjoy the next Mark Pyers feature film.
Yeah, baby!
Make sure you follow for more.
Pound it out!
What is going on, everybody?
I'm here at 360, 360. I'm really having fun working with this and creating these little bits, you know. Oh, this was the one from the other day, but this one I think was me, like literally.
My doctor requires no insurance.
I didn't ask about your doctor, sir. You know. Oh no, this was the first one I did. This is the first property tour. Hold on, nah. Let's watch this one real quick too. You guys don't mind, do you? This is I'm really. I got to start talking about this property more. I got to sell this property, guys. I want to blow this thing out of the water. So if you know anybody who can buy a $7 million property, this one's less than that.
What is going on?
Tell them they can buy it for $6,795. You want $7 million? You could do this one for $6,795, sir. Here we go.
Try this strange 10-second technique tonight to reverse type 2 diabetes. Most people can.
What is going on, everybody? I'm here, 364 Laurel Road in New Canaan, Connecticut. Today we get our first full property tour. We're going into the house, we're going into the sports complex, down to the cabana. We're gonna see it all, so don't go anywhere. Shall we? Welcome to the foyer of 364 Laurel Road. This is a 2-unit property. 360 is where the sports complex is, and this is the main house, which we're gonna walk through. This is about 10,000 square feet. Take a look at the ceiling in this formal living room. Actual candelabra, those are candles in that candelabra. And there's a massive fireplace in here as well. The views to the pond and the pool, oh, stunning. Wait till I show you that. So at the back of the property, you have a pond and a pool and a waterfall, and these ridiculous sliders that literally open on their own. And you can take both sides, open it up, and that'll allow you to get the full view to the pond and the pool. Now off the deck here, you see your views to the pool and the pond and the cabana, which we're gonna go down to in a moment here. I'm really excited to take us down to the cabana, but I first just wanted to show you the kitchen and family room area. Just massive, tons of room for everybody to hang out and watch their favorite movies. And of course, you are just steps away from paradise. Now, custom kitchens that come in all shapes and sizes. This one was designed out of alder wood. I've seen walnut, I've seen mahogany, I've seen a lot, but not a custom kitchen out of alder wood. How about you? Your own personal paradise. Right here, 364 Laurel Road in New Canaan, Connecticut. Just cost you $6.795 mil. You got it though, I know. Check this out. We're talking about a cabana pond front. You got a trout in there, and the pool and the jacuzzi right there. This is one serious outdoor kitchen. So who wants to go check out the sports complex? And just like that, we're back in the sports complex, which I'm gonna run you through one more time because we're running out of tape. Imagine having your own indoor basketball court. Ah! Non-stop entertainment. And of course, don't forget about the golf simulator. Oh, goodness. I tell you, the place is ridiculous. So after all that, we did have a piece of comedy that there's a few pieces of comedy that took place at this, but I want to see if I can show you one of them that makes me laugh every freaking time. Is this it? This is it right here. Funniest luxury property tour. I think this is it. Now, this is before I had that camera. I wish I did this then. I may have to redo it. Check this out. Ready? This was when I did about a couple days before. My plan is to do a new one every day. I talked to the owner yesterday, and he goes, "Are you sure you don't want to do like one a week? Because you don't want like people to, how many times can you do the same thing?" I'm like, well, I could get creative with the same thing every day. Like I could go out there and do something funny every day within all this setting. So if that's the thing is like, if we can get people to tune in and be like, "Oh, this is cool. This is the backdrop for a comedy. This is a backdrop for a daily, new show that happens during the day of 30-minute mark, 10-minute mark live." And I think I'm going to start doing that. I think I'm going to start going live from the house for 10 minutes a day. Tomorrow I have my open house. I'll probably go live for all 2 hours. If I do, you may meet some other agents that I work with, and we'll see what they think of the house and of me. So check this out. This right here is something. Imagine playing a family home game, keeping score. The old school way. Got a scoreboard. Thinking I gotta lace up those Nikes, the Air Jordans, Insignia 23. Flight school, I'm doing it. You want Dunkaroo? You better get the vanilla sprinkles. Is this not the coolest staircase you've ever seen? Hey, look at that. Hand hewn, I believe. To be or not to be? That is the question. What do you think about a game of horse? Me against me. I wonder who'll win. Okay, game of horse, right? Do that here in your own house. Right here, in your home. Imagine playing a family home game. Oh, such silly stuff. I mean, that's why I feel like I could create a whole movie out of this by going there every day and creating something silly. You know what I mean? But I'm not sure if that's going to get me a buyer or get it sold. I just think that I think it should. Like, if every day we had a new bit from this place and it becomes the backdrop of the show, I don't know. I think there's something to that. I mean, I should use the stage and do the show there every day, right? For until I sell the house. I should be like, look, the show is live every day at the freaking most ridiculous property you've ever seen in your life. And each day we're going to do it from a different location. Just the problem is I really can't do that. It's kind of difficult to set this up, bring it anywhere. Like all my lights, everything that's set up here, the green screen, this thing's staying, I can go live in places, but it's not going to be like this, So this right here, I don't even know. This should get a ton of views just because I think it's so funny and silly. But I took this, I saw something that I thought was crazy. Only 24 views of this. Come on, man. All right. This just premiered earlier, but still, I think this is quite insane that this doesn't have a couple million views already. And I think it got some views on Twitter. I never get any views on Twitter, but I put it up and right away it had 300 views and then it stopped. I think they realized that it was a, comedy. I'm stepping on my string. Click that link when you can and give that a like, and just so it gets a view as well, and maybe a comment that will help us. Imagine this right here happened today, and I won't tell you what it is. If you haven't seen it yet, you clearly haven't. Only 24 people have seen it. Here we go. Amber, it's your legal expert, Philip Donaldson. Look, I'm here at my house. Just wanted to let you know, it's not looking good right now. Yeah, I think you're going to have to garner some additional sympathy. Can you do me a favor and just, I don't know, cry? We're going to have some cameras there on site. You do a cry. They catch the shot. Front page news. Yeah. Okay, so just keep your eye out for it, all right? You're going to have to pause for a few seconds, though.
And after you both...
Amber. Yeah, no, look, I just saw. Good job. You did a good job there. Nobody will be the wiser. They're all going to think that you are the victim. No, nobody's going to know that you paused for 3 seconds. You looked fine. Just some people are calling it a matrix glitch. Some people are calling it a matrix glitch. Joanne, when you got a matrix glitch deal going... So that's what I've been doing. I've been making crazy stuff. But with this new camera equipment, this thing that's following me around, it is pretty cool, I got to say. I went out and I played around a golf from the simulator, and I did that live on TikTok, I believe, yesterday. So if you haven't followed me on TikTok, down below, my link tree has all of my pages. It has everything. It has my Spotify links. It has a way that if you'd like to support this program and donate, you can do that through the Linktree link below. And I do appreciate all support of this show. It is the longest running show on planet Earth, and I intend to keep that sucker going. You know what I mean? I'm trying to see if there's anything I missed here. Don't think so. So I would say this. Oh, there was one thing. There's one I missed, and it made me laugh so hard. I think this is it. Let me see. Let me see if this is it. Hey guys, I'm really pumped. No, this isn't it. Hold on, nah. Hold on. What are you talking? What are you talking? Is this it? Let's see. Imagine. No, that's not it. I mean, this is actually a good one too, though. There's a lot of stuff I did so far. I've done a lot of videos for this place. I need to sell the freaking thing. You know what I mean? What are we talking about? Is this it? No, this is me running the table. I was actually killing it that day because I played pool. And I was doing it, you know, like, oh, how'd you make those all at the same? And like, you did it all. I'm like, that's what I do. Okay. I went one shot. I did one shot and the ball just, I did enough, you know, spin. The ball just kept going. Bang, biggity boo. Oh, that one hit into this one. This one went into that one. And then the white ball at the end bounced, kept going. It kept rolling. Hits the 8-ball. I said it from the beginning. It was like 8-ball corner pocket. And then the guy was a jerk. He's like, what? You didn't say which corner. I was like, I looked right there when I said it. You know? Sometimes when you're doing it and then they just try to take it away from you. Oh, you didn't say that one. You kidding me? You didn't say that. It's exactly what I said. All right. Is this the one right here? We need to find this bit. It makes me laugh. No. Gosh almighty. Joanne, when I ask you to do something productive for the show, what do you learn from that? And what do you take from it? That's what I want to know. What do you take from it? Is this it?
Wall of Augusta.
Joanne, you know, I'm here. I'm doing it. I'm trying to share this piece, and you just won't even help. This is so Joanne. You know? So freaking Joanne. Is it this one? Dr. Drone shoots this $6 million property? I don't think this was it. This is me doing the drone footage. That is cool, though. That's from the Cabana. All right, I'm clearly not finding what I wanted to find for you, which is great. You know, it was a funny bit, and it was about getting drinks at the bar down there. I forgot what I said, but that's why I wanted to find it for you. But, of course, when you're doing it, and that's from when I was away. So, clearly, maybe I didn't drop it here. Maybe I didn't drop it on YouTube. That would be stupid because it was a really good bit. But it doesn't look like I dropped it, guys, because I don't see it here. I'm going to try one more thing and see, but I don't think it's here. We did the funniest property tour. We already did that. We already did that one. So I don't know. I really don't know what happened to it. I'm supposing that I did not drop it and that I only put it on YouTube or on LinkedIn or everything else. But here. Yeah, because this is April 28th. That was like a month ago. No, there's no way this is it.
You could ever get set up so
I'm here. So far, it's got unreal. So I maybe I didn't drop it on YouTube. And if that's the case, we're going to drop it because it's very funny. It's a very silly bit. But it was just like me going down the basement, getting a drink. And you can do that at this place because you got a freaking awesome bar down there. You know what I mean? Is the place haunted? Good question. No, it's not. Well, I mean, as far as I know, but I do have to say, I do hear a lot of weird noises sometimes. But it's also because the place is 10,000 square feet. And sometimes you just hear like things kicking on. You know what I mean? Like you have all these different pieces of equipment all over that house. So you may hear something, but it's just like, you know, the air handler kicking on across a 10,000 square foot house and you hear like something, you know what I mean? So that's basically what I would say. You know, now that you say that, like, I don't know if it was the other day, maybe a week ago, I was there filming. And I could have sworn I heard people talking upstairs. And I was like, I know that the owner's not here right now. Maybe one of the workers are inside or something, you know, because there's people painting and working there. And I just dismissed it. But a few times since I've been there alone and I'm there all doing my thing, I hear noises or I hear what sounds like either people or doors opening and closing, that type of thing. And I just dismiss it every single time because I'm just like so excited to have this listing. I don't think it's haunted, but I also think that there are a few things that I can't explain that based on when you just asked me that. I didn't even put the two and two together, and now I hope it doesn't mess up my head when I'm in there. I don't think it should. And you know, now that I said that, I have thought a few times when I hear stuff like, what the heck is that? Like, And then I just dismiss it. I'm just like, I'm here to do a job, you know? And the place is so cool. I actually think that place with the sports complexes is brand new. It was built by the previous owner, so there was nothing ever there. But that place is where I'll hear weird stuff, not in the house. I don't spend that much time in the house itself, but in that barn, I'm in there all the time, and that's when I've heard some weird things or sounds, you know. But like I said, it was built in like 1990 something, and nobody ever passed over there. So it's interesting though. My son said something. He goes, you know, yeah, but before that and before whatever's here, 1,000 years ago, there could have been something there. And I was like, man, truth. Kids speaking facts, you know. Yeah, we're so caught up in what we see. Oh, right now there's nobody there. Nobody ever died there. You know how many years and days and history there have been, and something could have very well been exactly where I am, where you are, where everything is at some point in history, and things could have happened. And maybe that's why sometimes places are haunted, because somewhere in the past a soul was there. So I don't know. It's pretty interesting stuff. But I will say I'm having so much fun filming that place. It is so cool. And I really wish I could show you that one bit. I'm going to have to upload it for tomorrow, where I'm basically talking at the bar. I was speaking to a fake bartender. It's like Joanne's serving drinks or something there. What's that? No, Joanne, I would never actually bring you because of the wheeze. She goes, I'd do it next time. I'm sorry. No. I find another fake person to do that, to be the bartender, you know, without a wheeze. That character doesn't have a wheeze. Okay. His name's Anthony, and he's very tall. He's got a hunchback. Hunchback Anthony. You know, they give him a hard time, but when you got a hunchback, you can really excel in a traveling circus. So, fam and friends, we did it again. Day 1,232 in a row. Tomorrow we do it again. Remember, guys, we're turning that 10 into 10,000. You interested? You want to join me and make it happen? It's just going to be some work on all of our parts in order to tell people on a daily basis to join us and start spreading the word to people they know. Let's create the old grassroots effect, where everybody understands, at least, whether they could show up or not, that there is one platform that will be live every single day of the year for 30 minutes. And some days you're going to get a little more. It's 43 minutes right now. So Pamela Swan, S. Coop, Trish Killian. Friday, guys, don't forget, at 5 p.m. we have a premiere of the newest song. I'm working on a comedy bit that we did the other day that, made me cry today when I was listening to it. It was the old, that story about the pilot who basically landed a plane, doesn't know how to fly. He's not a pilot, actually. He's just some passenger. And I guess I discovered the proper way to fly that night, so you're going to hear that. So make sure you don't miss that one. Do me a favor. Share tonight's show if you dug it. If not, share something else. We got 2,200 pieces of content on the YouTube page. And tomorrow we will create another piece or many pieces of content. So until then, guys, remember, we're 2 days away from day 1, 2, 3, 4. MJ said she couldn't wait for that. Hopefully she'll be here for that show. Day 1, 2, 3, 4 in just 2 days. So, fam, friends, Sydney, my brother, Mr. B, you rock. Thank you for being the first like on today's piece of content. And I appreciate the comment. You really do, guys. When you leave comments, when you like, when you share, when you just watch, that helps the algorithm. So do your part if you can, and we're going to turn that 11 to 11,000. What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, we know that you could probably do like a, if you really wanted to, you could get involved, and you could do like, I couldn't think of it, unfortunately. You could do a gremlin thing. That's what I was searching for, Joanne, the gremlins. Where you water it, and all of a sudden it multiplies. You water the show. You put water on the show and it will grow. It will multiply like the gremlins. But we're the cute kind, Not the gremlins, we're the other one. Man, I haven't watched that since I was a little kid, so I can't remember what they're called. Mogwai. Magwai. What was it called again? Mogwai? I think it's called a mogwai. Much better than a gremlin. You're gonna want a mogwai. Okay, they're cool. Those cool ears, and they go. You get cool. Put them on your shoulder. You know. Done it. You could actually do like where you put it in like the little bike. You're biking it, and you get them in there in the middle. You know, gremlins are trying to come get you. Yeah, Joanne's related. What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, we know you were like the lead actress and you got all of the voiceover work for the Gremlins. We're quite aware. Thank you. Thank you for updating us and reminding us. You know. Anyway, fam and friends, till tomorrow when we do it all over again. Trish Killian, S. Coop, Pamela Swan, Mr. B, Mr. B. Silva, and Sydney, my brother. Till tomorrow, it's Mark Pyers. And it's Renaissance Man. I love you guys. See you tomorrow. You got to go away. Yeah. Till tomorrow, fam.